Hello everybody, how you doing? It's NickyNu from SUNO Music Show, the DJ, AI music DJ. And we're going to watch some of this brilliant YouTube account called Top Music Attorney. I've put that at the bottom so you can go ahead and follow this person, Crystal. Crystal is a fantastic attorney who is clearly very well informed on all things AI and provides a plethora of fantastic information for people like us that are into producing AI music. We're just going to watch a little bit of this video from Crystal's channel. Make sure you spell Crystal with a K, by the way. Don't get her name wrong, otherwise she'll have you on her YouTube videos. My name's NickyNu, and I am a AI music producer and DJ, and I work with the best AI music artists in the world. It's as simple as that. And I would like to play for you a little bit of this video from Crystal where she's about to start talking about prompt engineering. We're going to watch about 5 minutes of it, and then I'm going to ask a couple of questions to Crystal to see if we can get a reply.
Of the creation of the AI, we go, all right, so if copyright requires authorship by a human, right? Well, what about the argument that there is prompt engineering? So the practice of crafting prompts that are optimized to elicit a desired result is called prompt engineering. So you and your special self came up with these words, and sometimes you can get hyper detailed. It's not just, I want a pretty song about love, or I want to create this picture, right? And you come up with kind of the scenery. Well, in a vacuum, the Copyright Office looks at this and is like, essentially AI is a black box. Yes, you're going to give prompts that are your own, but you do not control what the output is. That's a big thing here. And they go on to make an interesting comparison. They go, well, while we can look at that and say, if you are not controlling the actual output, then we can't say you were the author of the final output because you just gave it prompts, you gave it instructions. That doesn't make you an author of the final thing. But they go, well, we could compare it to a photographer. If a photographer goes out and is taking a picture of the woods and you have the trees and the birds and the rabbits, there is a number of variables that you cannot control in the final picture, right? So the rabbit runs into your shot. So you may have had control over some of the things like where you put the camera, what time of day, where were you on the ground, did you put it on a tripod? But there is certain randomness that comes with the creative process. And so they go, well, then maybe what we can say is, well, in the randomness of what's happening with AI, can't we make that fair comparison? And essentially ask, is it the same thing? As the Supreme Court has explained, quote, the author of a copyrighted work is the person who translates an idea into a...
Mate, these attorneys, they're bloody smart, man, aren't they? I don't know how they process so much freaking information. My brother's a solicitor in the UK, people, and his ability to process information and his ability to process these types of things here that this person here, Crystal's talking about on Top Music Attorney channel, which I'm subscribed to, is hard to process, people. So all of you that are in AI, that we've had our music stolen and we've had people rip our music off and we've had people steal our stuff, it's very interesting, and I'd love to know your opinions on what you think about the prompting, especially those of you that do like 3,000 characters, which is hinting at there, the special you. Very interested. Let's continue with this, people. And don't forget, put some comments underneath, and please do go ahead and go to this post as well. I shall put the link to the original post, obviously, in the description so you can have a look at Crystal's work and information.
Fixed, tangible expression entitled to copyright protection. So guys, the way that this works is that this comes up all the time when we have like partner disputes and they go, well, we were all sitting in the room and we came up with this great idea. And it might be something to do with IP, like the name, right? The name of the the business or something, or the what you did with the song or what you did with the movie. And where sometimes people can lose out is that if that final idea was not actually realized in the work product, copyright may not attach, because copyright law just goes, look, we're not just gonna sit here and be like, yeah, you have copyright protection because you had an idea, you had a brain fart. We don't care about that. What we care about is when something gets fixed, right, put into a tangible medium, meaning something that we can look at, listen to, right? Can we play back the song? Can we look at the script that you wrote out for the film? What is established law is that you do not get protection just for your ideas, okay? So then we go, well, if you're just giving your ideas as prompts into AI, again, you have not yourself gone and created the final resulting work. Now, in the report, the Copyright Office, looked at some of the comments that it received on just being like, well, what about those of us who sit there and we will take AI through multiple passes of prompts, right? So it's not just the first time and then we got some resulting output. We'll sit there and we'll come up with dozens, if not hundreds. I think that there are people who know how to use AI really well because they know how to refine it based on the prompts that they're giving to the AI. Now, in the report, the Copyright Office states in Feist Publications Incorporated versus Rural Telephone Services Company, the court rejected the theory that, quote, sweat of the brow, end quote, alone could be sufficient for copyright protection. To be sure, the court explained the requisite level of creativity is extremely low. Even a slight amount will suffice. In the general, the rule for copyright, sometimes stuff doesn't get copyrighted, right? If it is human made. So for example, if you are writing an online course and you are putting together a bunch of facts, there's an argument that you may not be entitled to copyright protection of the course because all you're doing is just regurgitating things that are facts. What you get to copyright is your creative expression, right? Of the facts, of your ideas. But the good news is that the requisite level of creativity, very, 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 very low. So more than a century ago, the court analyzed the nature.
So I wanted to stop it around there because I think that covers a lot of the stuff that we discuss as a community. And I would also like to ask a question to Crystal, if I may. Please, Crystal. My name's Nick, by the way. I'm Nick from the SUNO Music Show. And I really like your information. I've watched quite a few of your videos, so thank you for those. And I'd recommend anyone from our community have a look at these videos, they're really good. Crystal, may I please ask, what about lyrics and stuff? If a songwriter writes the lyrics, yeah, I didn't hear a lot of coverage in this video about the lyrics. I do apologise if I missed it, if it's a bit later on. Because admittedly I haven't watched it all the way through, but when I looked through the numbers, I didn't see anything about the actual input of the lyrics. I'd like to kindly ask, please, Crystal, if I may, if you have time, because it looks like you're very busy in your offices, how do the lyrics affect the copyright, if they do affect the copyright at all? Let me know what you think of the information, everybody. The actual whole video is 30 minutes long. I'm going to sit here and enjoy the rest of it now. And don't forget to go there, the link's underneath. And let me know what you think about the copyright situation, especially those of you that have had your music stolen. And I think this type of channel, people, will help us get to the bottom of any protections that we may have with regards to all the music that you've been putting so much effort into. Thanks for watching. And thank you again. Don't forget to go and check out Crystal's channel. Thank you so much.